Hello there. This one is being a trickster today again. All right. Cool. Done. Nice. All right, I think I've got my whole setup going. My camera has moved a little bit. Yeah. That works out all nice and handy. Alrighty, and let's go back over here and drag this one in for just a second. So we've got an update, I think, to the patch notes here. So Octagon has made some changes to the upcoming event. So we've got, instead of transforming, I think it was like 6 creatures with Disturb during a fight, it's going to be transform 2. Instead of cast 5 creatures with base power 2 or less, it's cast 4. Blood Potency is going to be 6 or more shields instead of 15 or more shields, and Elysium is going to be cast 4 instead of cast 8, which was crazy. I would have actually liked to have seen that be Summon 8. I think Summon 8 would have been pretty sweet. Wizard class and Alchemist's Gambit. I don't know. That's a particular form of evil that I don't know that I have in me, honestly. Like, because that's that's like some super villain stuff right there. Do we not have a training grounds right now? Do I just need to reload the events? Is that what this is? I feel like there should be one. Yeah, there we go. Cool. It just needed to update. Well, hello you two. How are you today? Let's go to the training grounds and we'll check out some of these decks that I was testing out. On the fun side, I got a new phone, which is cool. So I actually have like a good phone now, which is great. It definitely makes this whole process a heck of a lot easier. So that bit's really cool. Actually, you know what? There are 2 of you here right now. Why don't we give people a few minutes to sidle in? Since you 2 are here, though, you can get a sneak peek at my first video of the new cards. So yeah, it's ridiculous. All the wizard class stuff is absolutely bonkers right now. So I mentioned in Discord that I had a fun deck that I wanted to post about. And that deck is actually based on a pairing of Chandra Ignited and one of the new cards from the set, Creepy Puppeteer. So Creepy Puppeteer is a 4/3, and if you have 2 or more creatures, then when you enter combat, you can make it so that target creature's base power becomes 4/3 until end of turn. So the idea here is that when we use Chandra Ignited's first, that's going to deal 2 damage to the first opposing creature, but it's going to create 2 fleeting elemental tokens. So those tokens with the Puppeteer get really, really big. The deck is primarily like Origins cards and rares. I personally threw in Shatterskull Smashing myself because I like it. But this has actually been my favorite new deck to play with the new cards so far. So I figure, at least for this early bit, we can test out some of the new stuff. And we got a 5 match out the gate. This is a little bit unfair for my opponent. Poor thing. Let's do this. Let's lock some stuff down. All right, and then we're gonna want to play one of the Lithoformings here for sure. And then I've got another 5 match. You got to be kidding me. You know what? You know what? Why not? Let's just see if we can start giving mana to some of the cards we draw. Okay, we got a Rambler, which is honestly not too bad. You know what? I'm actually going to take Valakut's Awakening. Nope, not you. You. And so I don't need the second Valakut. And I'll move the Rambler up. I don't think I'll be able to cast it, though, with the hit to my mana bonuses. Out of curiosity, so what are some of the cards that you all are enjoying from the new set? For me, it's obviously this Puppeteer deck that I'm showcasing right now. This has been the one that I've been having the most fun with. but what are you guys having fun with? Let's see. You know what? Let's do this. I don't want to lose my abbot here, so I'm gonna go ahead, draw some more. All right, I should be spamming Chandra's abilities actually. I am very shamefully not spamming my abilities here, which is a massive mistake. So let's go ahead, move that on up, that on up. Let's get rid of that Valakut. My opponent has no creatures down, so we're good. And we're going to be able to spam the heck out of this. Okay, cool. So let's do it. So here's where we're going to start getting the elemental tokens down. So the idea is to get as many of these elemental tokens down as possible. And they're actually really easy to get down. You'll see that I'm able to get these elementals to like 100 power, which is really nice for just, you know, planeswalker abilities. And then we have a whole bunch of gem conversion as well, so it makes it so that we get like just absolutely ridiculous amounts of mana. You'll see there that I'm actually fetching spells from my deck thanks to the new activate. But yeah, I haven't tried the dollhouse out either, and I really want to try that card out. So I might do that today. I might do that. We'll see. Let's see this one. No, we don't need that. I'm kind of tempted to make this Pyromancer's. Nope, that was not. That was not what I meant to do. I did not try and tap on that there. That was unfortunate. That was a lot of loyalty gone. Welp. Do I have any horizontal matches here of note? Not really. So, you know what? Let's toss that. I'm actually pretty good on that. And then let's save that guy. Yeah, I'll destroy the goblin. Goblin can go bye-bye. Liliana's taking 6, which is fine. All right, well, hopefully we get a puppeteer soon, because that's the general idea of this. And no, I'm not going to make goblin tokens. We're good. But I will use my plus ability here. So we're going to use the plus ability, and then we're going to. I don't think I need to use explosive welcome. I do actually want to get the shatter skull smashing. So I'll do 2 to the zombies here, and hopefully I don't get a cascade that kills them here. Okay, cool. Okay, and then the volcanic rambler is going to come down and get me some more elementals, which will be nice. So now if we just get our puppeteer, we'll be gravy. What's this? Well, I know it's got trample, but okay, cool. We'll explosive welcome that. We will welcome you to the battlefield. No, I don't want to cast the other one, though. But I also don't want to get hit by haste creatures. Okay. No, I don't want the goblin, but thank you very much. A volcanic rambler, okay. I'm going to use this to try and get... There we go, there's the puppeteer. Okay. Oh, but you're not going to get to see how powerful the puppeteer gets even if I play it. That's unfortunate. So when the puppeteer buffs a creature, you don't actually see the buff on the creature until after it swings in. So even if I play my puppeteer here, you won't actually see this get the buff. It'll just hit as a 15-14. But it does actually have the buff. So the 12 of them just buffed to 48 power, and then killed the opponent. So we'll try another one. We'll see if we can get the puppeteer out a little bit sooner. And ideally, I don't make a mistake and play that gauntlet too early, because that was not what I intended to do. I just meant to like tap on the gauntlet to see what it did. But it obviously was not good. Ooh, hey, a mirror match. If this guy's running the puppeteer as well, then I will be absolutely thrilled, because I don't think there's very many people running these two together. And that's kind of the dream right there. So let's see. Let's start with that. And then we're going to want to get loyalty. So we got loyalty into red, which is a win. So part of why I want loyalty with this deck is that the more loyalty you have, the more of the Chandra tokens that you're going to be able to get down. And so the idea is that you win if you get a bunch of the tokens down. So Let's just start pumping the tokens out here. Yeah, I would like to get a Valakut down actually quite well. And I'm really hoping that opposing Chandra winds up playing some creatures for me soon. That would be ideal. I want some creatures to blow up. So at the very least, we're getting a whole bunch of mana. So that definitely makes things a lot easier here. Let's see. Does my opponent have any supports? Nope. I'll destroy Demolish here because I don't need it quite yet. And yeah, you know what? We'll let the Alchemist down if he winds up being able to come down. No, he won't come down. Okay. But on the plus side, our tokens are swinging for 24. So you see how it takes like a second for it to load and go from 6 power to 24 power? So if you kill your opponent, if it's the finishing strike, then you just don't actually get to see that finishing strike, which is too bad. Okay, let's do it this way. And so, let's see, can I get the Abbot down? I don't think so. You have 4, right? Yeah, you're 4. And I don't have that down. Oh yeah, no, I can get the Abbot down. Let's get the Abbot down. What am I talking about? All right, so that'll get me 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And then even if I hit not now, it will still cast, unfortunately. So I do actually have to cast that here. And then we'll buff these things up, and they'll now swing for 40. And that means that my opponent dies next turn unless they kill my Puppeteer, which they are not doing. So we're going to go ahead and make some more of these little guys. And then, yeah, we're gonna put those on. Oh, we got a 5 match? Ooh, which way do I want to do the 5 match? Because it could actually ruin things. You know what? This is going to trigger 3 tokens, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. And then we've actually still got enough for... We've still got enough for the Rambler. So let's get the Rambler down, and we'll get 2 more tokens. So we're going to replace the Abbot, just because we're just doing this to get more of the elementals. So, all right, 16, 17, so that's 18. We've got 18 of the elementals. So this is going to be 18 times 4, which is, what, 72? It's not going to show the 72. It's going to swing for 18 and hit them, but it's not going to show that it was actually 72. But I think that was 72 power for the elementals there. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. This deck absolutely steamrolls in the training grounds. So yeah, this has been my favorite deck to play with. I suppose I could play one more. Okay, cool. We're up against Koth. Koth is the only S tier or S plus tier red planeswalker from the list I published today. So why not? Let's try it. Oh goodness. All right. This is actually a pretty perfect starting hand. Yeah, your opponent has to have a creature for it, which I feel like that's actually kind of okay for the Alchemist Gambit, because it's already such a strong card that having, oh good lord, Huntmaster of the Fells is down. That thing has to die as soon as possible, before it starts making a whole bunch of other evil things. So this should hopefully let me kill the Huntmaster and the dog. Yeah, and it'll give me a convert 3. Cool. That was terrifying. Huntmaster is another card that I'm going to be testing on the stream. So seeing my opponent playing it is definitely, it's cool to see it, but it's terrifying to run into because that card is an absolute beast. So, all right. This is so ideal. This is so ideal here, because we've got all of our, oh no, Koth, no, don't do that, don't do it. All right, well, Koth didn't use his first, but he still destroyed some of our stuff, which is unfortunate. But we've got the 3 blue gems together there, which are going to be nice. So let's move them up. Let's just go ahead and yeah. Oh, this actually, I don't even need to use the Explosive Welcome because the first ability is going to kill it. But hopefully this will help us get a little bit more loyalty so that we can use our first ability next turn. Please and thank you. No? Oh well. All right. Well, whatever. Our little elementals are going to be hitting for 24, and they're not in the first position, so we'll be guaranteed to see just how strong they get in this match. When they're not in the first position, you're guaranteed to see it. So here, I want the loyalty for sure. Actually, I'm gonna go for the mana here. Let's be crazy, right? We're at 4. That'll still get us enough. So let's do the double here. Let's see what we can get out of this. No crazy cascades, but we're gonna get rid of Huntmaster. Huntmaster is not allowed to stay on the battlefield. The thing is way too strong. We're gonna buff these up, and that means that we win next turn. Oh well, we didn't get to make the creatures look super big, but it still very efficiently tore through our opponent. So we're gonna go ahead and use our first again. And let's see. I mean, going for the loyalty really doesn't matter, but whatever. Let's do it anyways. So we'll get the Abbot, and that's going to destroy the Wolf token. And that's going to get us some more of our little elementals. And then we'll get another Abbot, which will not destroy the section that we wanted. We're going to now swap the Abbots with the Rambler, who also is not destroying what we want, but that's okay. These guys are up at 40, and that's game over. So, yeah, really smooth deck. Smooth as butter, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, all right. That was my Chandra Ignited deck. That's going to be the subject of my first card-focused video from the new set. So if you're in my Discord and you were wondering about that teaser that I put out, it's Creepy Puppeteer with Chandra Ignited. I really like this pairing. They're really good. All right. Yes, that's me. Let's see. Well, we've got enough people here. We got 6. We can try and use the stuff for the weekend instead of running this nonsense right here, Alchemist Gambit. So this weekend's event, they changed the objectives, so it's really not going to be quite as bad as it was going to be. I'm not quite so worried about it anymore, which is good because the event was frankly quite terrifying. But the idea is that there's one of the nodes that is disturb based, right? I'm just going to go ahead and destroy this Gnawbone deck. And so for the disturb node, you're going to want to go ahead and run creatures with disturb, and because you need to cast 4 or more creatures that have 2 or less power, you're going to want to go ahead and make sure you put some in. I would not use Denic. Denic is actually bugged right now. So this one, when it tries to come back from the graveyard, just doesn't come back. A bunch of these cards with disturbed as well are going to be causing crashes. So having a node that requires us to be using disturb is kind of scary, but I wouldn't worry too much about it right now. So the Devoted Gatekeeper is one of the ones that I'm going to be using. So this one here has when you cast a card from your graveyard, disable target creature until the beginning of your next turn. And we're going to be casting a lot of cards. The 3/1 on the flip side is largely irrelevant. And then this was the other one that I'm going to be running. And I'm going to be running this one for a number of reasons. This thing gets to be cast for 1 mana. That's all it needs to come back. But it comes back as a 4/4 Flying Vigilance. So that's actually pretty solid. Now, for any disturb deck, my honest-to-goodness recommendation is that you run it with Gather the Pack. So Gather the Pack is going to be the way to go. This is going to throw 4 creatures into your graveyard every time you use it. And since you want to have creatures in your graveyard with disturb, we're definitely going to want Gather the Pack. And then the other card, if you have it, and this card is a really big deal, is Harness Infinity. So this one is going to give each of the first 6 different cards without buried in your graveyard buried, and then it's going to give them all mana based on how many cards you discard. So this is actually a huge card to have for that. So, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and throw both of the Teferis in. If you're wondering why I'm throwing in both of the Teferis, this one is kind of like an auto add into any deck right now because this is busted. But this one is in here because it's just further card draw, and then you actually give mana to stuff. So, and then over here, we've actually got Turn to Earth is going to be giving the first 3 cards in your graveyard that can gain mana 5 mana. So I'm actually going to be throwing this one in because if we go back over here, these only cost 1 mana. So we'll definitely be able to cast those. Those are pretty easy to cast. And then I'm actually going to be throwing in, oh, where is my flashback thing? Flash. Storm the Festival. I really like this card. So you peck up to the first 4 different cards, and then if they have 15 or less, they get half of their mana. But you'll find that you're going to be able to actually cast that quite easily. And then that's going to bring us to our removal. So I'm going to run the Great Aurora because it's possible that our opponents go just completely ape nuts, which would be really bad for us. Oh wait, no, I'm going to take the Festival out. There's actually something else that I want to do. We're going to throw in the Saga. Where are you? Binding the Old Gods. And then let's take out, no, I want Turn to Earth. Take out Storm the Festival. Let's put the Earth back in. Earth, you come back in. And then the other one was land from these 2. Do I have the green-white one? I'm not sure. I think I do. White-blue, green-blue, black-red, green-white. Yeah, overgrown farmland. Okay, yeah, we're going to run this. So this is going to be pretty good. Disturbing. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Now, you don't need the bottom bits. You just need the gather the pack and the top bits, and then you can tinker around and change this up however you want. I will say that the downside to this deck is it's hella slow. Like it's real slow. It's just the nature of having to run Disturb, which is unfortunate. So here, what we want to keep in mind is we need to cast 4 creatures with power 2 or less. And then we need to have 2 disturbed things flip. So here, this is pretty ideal. I'm actually going to have the farmland start to charge up first here because it's going to go ahead and give me 10 more mana. And it's going to give me some conversion. So Teferi should be able to start putting in some pretty serious work pretty early in this match. Unless Ashiok is running Vanguard removal, but not too many people are running Vanguard removal, which is a bad idea, actually. So here, because of the cast creatures requirement, I am going to go ahead and cast both of my beloved beggars. So even though it goes sort of against the whole Harness Infinity theme, it's okay. So Ashiok is doing dirty things. Okay, I don't mind that, actually. I've actually got a farmland here, which is pretty good. Let's use Teferi to draw a card. Let's use this here. And I don't even have anything that I actually want to use Harness Infinity on right now, which is unfortunate. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and give Teferi some more shields here, which is good because this means that I now just get to get rid of my opponent's board. So I actually don't need this Teferi here right now. Especially because I'm about to use my -8 here to get rid of my opponent's stuff. There we go, gather the pack, perfect. This is all we needed. Okay, this is going to be an easy end to the match. Now, so unfortunately we can't get rid of Dak. Dak doesn't actually go away as easily as we want him to, but that's okay, honestly. So I'm going to gather the pack. I've now got 4 creatures with Disturb in my graveyard, which is good. My opponent actually got rid of my my gather the pack and my creature, so that's a little bit unfortunate. It's not the end of the world. It's actually pretty okay, but I am going to Harness Infinity here. So I'm going to Harness Infinity, and this is going to fill up my board. So this is going to definitely cast all of my little dudes back from the graveyard, and it's actually going to, I think, cast me some more Gather the Packs. So here you'll see that we get another Gather the Pack, and then now we're getting our critters back from the graveyard, which is good. And now I can use my 3rd ability with Huatli to draw even more cards and get even more mana, which is going to be good. So we've got a 5 match. We're definitely going to go ahead and take that in just a moment. Let's see. So let's do it this way. We got even more creatures here, which is good. So I'm actually going to go ahead and replace... Who should I replace? I'm going to replace this guy. This guy's not good, whereas that thing is good. So we're going to be able to get a generous soul back, which is nice. And then let's see. I've used my +2 already. Okay, so let's use Emperor's Warcry. That's perfect. We get another Harness Infinity. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And let's freeze some things down. Yeah, this is good. All right. And then I don't need to disable anything. For some reason, the game thinks that when you cast subsequent copies of that thing, that you're disabling things, but obviously we're not disabling anything else. We're good. So that Spectre's just going to die when we draw a card. And let's see. Let's use Teferi's first here. I've got Harness Infinity, so I really don't need to do too much. I'm gonna throw away that Teferi over there just so I can use my first here. Maybe throw some things in the graveyard. I don't actually. It doesn't matter what I throw in the graveyard here. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna Harness Infinity, and this is gonna bring back a whole bunch more stuff, which is good. So we're gonna discard all those things, which are fine. They can all go. We get another Gather the Pack out of this, which is perfect. I'm not disabling any of my own creatures. Thank you. I will bring down another farmland, which gives me more mana. I am not going to blow up my world. Thank you very much. You do need to be careful with this deck. You can't just spam confirm, because you will have some stuff in your graveyard that you don't want blowing up in your face. So that's good. We get to get rid of Dak. I get another Harness Infinity. I kind of want to save this one. I'm going to save that Harness Infinity there, actually, for next turn. The turn to Earths are fine. You know what? I'm going to save that turn to Earth right there. I don't need to cast it, because I just got all of my creatures out of my graveyard, so that's fine. And now here I'm just going to draw a bunch of cards. So let's start with the card draw. All right, we're going to get a Great Aurora, which is fine. I don't need a Great Aurora. We're going to use this, and I have a Gather the Pack. Ooh, there's a Harness Infinity here too. This is a tricky call right here. I want them both. Why do you do this to me, game? I'm going to take the Harness Infinity. All right, we're going to toss that, and we're going to toss that. And I think I draw, what is it, 6? 2 per creature. So I will draw 6, and then I've completed the cast objective already, so I can actually toss that guy. And let's see if we get another Gather the Pack. Perfect. Yep. We like this. Okay. Is there a green match or a white match? Either or. Yes, there's a white match. Excellent. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 green gems, so we're going to toss that because that's going to get us 2 creatures instead of 1. So we're going to actually get to discard all 6 creatures, and this is going to bring them. This is going to bring them all back. So we don't want to use the Great Aurora here. There's no point in using my other Harness Infinity. We are going to Gather the Pack. No, I'm not disabling anything. Yes, I want to turn to Earth so I can give mana to the new ones that we just got. Yes, I want more Teferis. Yes, I'll play Binding of the Old Gods, which is going to get me a farmland to give myself mana, which is going to give me more mana. And you get the idea of how this goes. So our opponent is doomed. This is definitely game over. But you're able to establish really solid control. You're able to, and all of these count as casts, by the way. All these things coming back from the graveyard count as casts. So back when we needed to cast like however many it was, it makes no difference, right? But as I mentioned, it is a slow deck. It's just sort of the nature of the beast, unfortunately. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, and that's game over. So opponent got whooped on. We like that. Okay, let's get some more jewels. So for the other deck, right, the other side, we need to have vampires. We need to cast 4 vampires instead of 8 vampires now. Before we needed to cast 8 of them, but now we just need to cast 4, which is just totally fine. And then we need to get the blood tokens down. So for the blood tokens, You just need to gain some life, and that will be fine. If you just gain some life, you'll be good. So there's a lot of things that you can do for this node, but some of the things that you can do are going to be based obviously on the cards that you have in your collection. If you picked up Bloodthirsty Adversary, this is going to be a phenomenal card to put in, or if you crafted it since Crimson Vow came out, that's another really good one. Audric is actually an okay option as well. So Audric is 6 mana, and then Bloodthirsty Adversary is also 6 mana, which is important because Domri's second ability, Predatory Instinct, is going to fetch the first 2 creatures from your library and give them 8 mana. So you'll just automatically cast both of those. Cemetery Gatekeeper is another phenomenal option that you can use for this. I would definitely use the Gatekeeper over Audric. It's a way better option. Back when I was a little bit worried about the life or the blood tokens, I would have strongly suggested Edgar, but I know that this is a masterpiece, so I don't expect people to have it yet. But when it enters the battlefield, you get 2 blood tokens, and then when another vampire enters the battlefield, you're going to create a blood token, which is pretty easy to accomplish. Olivia is really unnecessary here because she's just going to be pulling creatures back from your graveyard. So we definitely don't need that. And so here what I'm going to do for this deck, since we need to cast 4, is I'm going to try a deck based on these 2 right here with Gather the Pack. Unfortunately, we only need to cast the 4 now. Well, not unfortunately, fortunately. I was excited for the 8. But what you can do is once again Harness Infinity. So you got Gather the Pack, it's going to throw the vampires in the graveyard, and then Harness Infinity is going to go ahead and cast them all from the graveyard again. So we're going to go ahead and put some flashback cards in here. I'm going to go ahead and put in my removal. So let's throw in the Great Aurora, and let's throw in the Saga as well. And then let's see, what else do we need here? Some gems. Gem conversion. Gem conversion's our friend. Let's see. What kind of gem conversion do we want in this deck? Who are we kidding? This is red-green, so convert red is going to be quicker. And let's just throw in one of these. Is it this one? No, that one's blue-red. This one's red-green. Okay, I'm going to throw in the Veil. And then, let's see. I'll put in Valakut, maybe? Just for some more card draw. And do we have any other draw that we want? I don't know. Oh, right, Nissa's Revelation. We want some life gain, right? We need some way of gaining life. Gain life. Hold up. Gain life. Let's see. There was another one that I was going to add, right? It was this thing. Adamant green, gain 3 life. Okay, so if we've made a green match, we gain 3 life if we use that. Oh, turn the earth. Who are we kidding? No, we don't need this. If it was cast from your graveyard, it's pointless to put that in there. Druid class is actually pretty solid. That one's going to gain life. Is there anything else that looks fun to use here? No? No? Okay, well, I don't need Valakut's Awakening if I'm running Nissa's Revelation. That bit's for sure. I feel like I should run one more card that's going to gain life. Cool. You know what? We're gonna throw this thing in here for fun. Just for giggles. Why not? Alright, let's see how many vampires we cast this game. Keep in mind, I'm going for casting all of the vampires, so as a result of me trying to actually cast all of the vampires, I'm not actually going to do as much of the boom boom booms as I might otherwise. Oh, this is actually a great match. Yeah, that's going to cascade into that. That's good. Oh, wait. Okay, cool. I was really worried for a second. I saw that card and I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, wait a minute, you're not running white, so you can't be running the curse, which is good. So here I just want some loyalty. Some loyalty would do me some serious good right now. Let's see. Yeah, we're at 5 out of 12. So let's just keep going for some loyalty, because we need to cast 4 vampires. And obviously I don't want to kill my opponent too quickly either. So, you know, I'm actually good with killing my dude here. Because this thing is annoying, right? When opposing create pest tokens. Alright, I don't really want to deal with pests. And I'm going to get my creatures back anyways for destroying them. So yeah, let's do this. Let's play the Great Aurora. Let's just get rid of stuff. My opponent has some supports anyways. Oops, I did not mean to do that. That's what I get for tapping my screen. Bad me. Whatever. That's okay. Alright, so this is 2 vampires cast. So we just need to cast 1 more vampire. And hello, Harness Infinity. So we might as well just go ahead and cast Tweedledee and Tweedle other D over there. So let's go ahead and do this. Pick up to the first 4 cards in your opponent's graveyard, exile them. Yep, those can all go. Yeah, let's just exile their graveyard. Alright, so we've cast all the vampires necessary. My opponent killed my adversary, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to be taking some damage now, which is admittedly a little bit unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And so Harness Infinity is now going to come out, and alright, I'm going to play this thing, but I'm not going to do the thing for this thing yet. Really? I didn't get enough mana. I just didn't have enough in my graveyard. Or I didn't discard enough cards, is probably what it was. Ugh. All these pests. I should have maybe just let the adversary do its thing. Let's see. Yeah, this Gatekeeper is interesting. I think that at least for me, I'm still gonna run Edgar. I like that Edgar makes the blood tokens no matter what. That definitely made the objective easier. Let's see. Because right now, let's see, there's that black match, but that black match doesn't actually do me that much. Let's do this one. We're still going to destroy the pest anyways. Nope, still no. Oh, my opponent has all of this black gem conversion. That explains it. Okay. But on the plus side, I have a green match, or I could do that white-black match right there. Let's see, how much do I need? I need 8 mana. So if I take the green match, I will not be able to get what I want, which is too bad, because I would like mana, please. Yeah, green is not going to give me enough mana. So I might as well just take this black match and see if I get a cascade. I do not. Okay, that's still fine. I am going to be able to get likely an adversary this next turn, and so I will likely be able to kill my opponent this turn or next if I want to. So okay, there's Nissa's Revelation, which is good. We definitely want that. Here's going to be 2 more of these critters. So yeah, those are both the adversaries, but I don't actually want to drain all of the mana for the adversaries. So let's go for the possibility of a cascade. Cool, we got it. So I'm not gonna drain all the mana. I am gonna use this thing, and I will take 1, 2, no, 2. Yeah, this is going to give half mana to everything. This should give another 5 mana to everything. That's going to get rid of that thing. Okay, so this is going to give us lifelink, which would create a blood token. Okay. Alright, so now we just need to cast 1 more thing to gain life. and then we're actually good on the blood tokens. And that'll be that objective completed. Although using this specifically to gain life has proven to be a pretty bad idea. I may say so myself. Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to use Nys's Revelation. That's going to gain a bunch of life. We're going to use to play the adversary, and then this time I am actually going to go ahead and just kill my opponent. Okay, the moral of that story is don't use the cemetery, dude. Use something that makes blood tokens. We definitely want the blood tokens instead. That would be way better. Way better. All right. Moving on from that debacle. Let's try New Chandra out. I'm making a video on New Chandra right now. I've actually got all of my footage done, but this was a deck that I was tinkering with using New Chandra. So you know what, let's use New Chandra. New Chandra is actually pretty cool. So Octagon was really cool. They actually sent me all the new Planeswalkers, so I have all of them, which means that I'll be able to make a video on all the Planeswalkers this set, which is super huge, super huge. So I'm very glad that I'll be able to do that for this set. I've been getting a lot of questions about that lately, so that'll be really nice. All right. So with this Planeswalker, the third ability is actually deceptively strong. So she actually looks like a Planeswalker that you just want to use your first ability for, and then just spam your first ability and ignore your other abilities, because the first ability, Flame On, is going to draw a card, give you experience, and then the first red card in your hand gains 7 mana. If opponent's Vanguard loses shields, and then you deal 10 damage to your opponent, which is a lot of stuff. But the Fiery Gown ability is actually really good. So you create the Fiery Gown token, which does 3 damage to your opponent on card cast. But then you gain experience points equal to the amount of mana in the first 6 cards in your hand. And then you fetch things and you give them all mana. Now the passive ability of Chandra absolutely makes this Planeswalker. So Burning Youth, the passive, totally makes it. When you cast a red card, deal 1 damage to your opponent and gain 3 experience. So you actually gain experience with this Planeswalker really quickly. So hopefully I don't get a Cascade here. Cool. So I got an Alchemist's Gambit, which is nice. That card actually is going to help us to cast even more stuff. Although I definitely want to cleave it. I don't want to give my opponent more stuff. So here I've got 2 Alchemist's Gambits. So I'm not going to use both of them here, but I will use one. So I want loyalty, and I want as much loyalty as I can get. So the idea with this Chandra is that you very much want to try and get to your third ability if you can. So let's do this, because this is going to give a possibility for another pretty sweet match. We've got an extra swap here, which is good. I could draw a card, but I'd rather draw 6 cards, I think. There really aren't any super great matches. You know what? Let's do this one just to get this 5 match for free over here. And that's going to give us a 5 match into loyalty. And then that gives us this red into loyalty as well. And that gets us to our third. Cool. So I've got my third ability. And even though I don't have any cards in my hand with mana, that's actually kind of okay. Because... no, don't do it. Oh well. So even not having cards with mana in my hand is okay. Because... how much experience do I have? I have 18. So I'll gain 18 mana. So here, I actually don't... I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. Let's discard this fellow. Let's use the Fiery Gown, and let's just gain our mana here, shall we? So we don't have, unfortunately... unfortunately I do not have Rem Carlos. So we definitely want Rem. So we're going to go ahead and just start getting rid of my opponent's board here. Yeah. Oh, actually, this thing is going to be the bigger threat because Alchemist's Gambit's going to want to cast, I think. You know what? Let's just play this thing down. so we can go ahead and get rid of that thing. And my opponent unfortunately doesn't have any supports, but that's okay. So the Fiery Gown is now going to start pinging things away as all of these temporary cards in my hand go away. So I'll be able to just keep pinging my opponent now. And so I was able to play some cards. I was able to wipe out the board. Unfortunately, I don't have Rem Carlos down, so Rem Carlos definitely makes the dream work without any shadow of a doubt, because he makes it so that all the damage you do winds up actually being more. So you'll see that I'm now at 24 experience. So now if I'm able to use my third ability again, it's just going to get even crazier. So here I'm going to play the Magma Pummeler. And so it's going to come out as a 15-16, which is just absolutely nutty. And then let's see, are there any loyalty matches? I don't think so. No, there aren't. Okay. Well, actually, there is. It's just 3 loyalty though. Whereas I'll get at least 2 if I take the black match. Right? Yeah. I'll get at least 2 for this. So let's get the mana. And then let's see if our gem converters want to give us more loyalty this turn. Okay, yep. Okay, yep. Oh, no. Really? We're just short. Oh, there's no complaint there. All right, we got Rem Carlos. And I'm one loyalty away. So that means I can use my third next turn with Rem Carlos out. So you can see the absolute ridiculousness that is this Planeswalker with Rem Carlos. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, so my opponent is blowing stuff up. That's fine. I think I might be able to kill my opponent with just the Gown this turn, is my guess. Oh, but I can't. Oh, stop. I need to get Rem down. No more conversions, please. Okay, cool. So let's do the 5 match here. We're going to get Rem. And so you're going to see now that this is where it gets ridiculous. So I ping for 3, which makes Rem ping, which makes Chandra ping, which makes Rem ping. So I'm getting another Pummeler down. So the Gown makes Rem ping, which makes Chandra ping, which makes Rem ping. And then now we use our third again. And this time we're going to get like crazy mana. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Yeah, we're golden. You know what? I want the Gambit. I want the Gambit to get the mana here. So yeah, let's do this, because that's going to give the Gambit full mana. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the end of my opponent. They're dead. So unfortunately, my opponent doesn't have more health for us to ping away here. But you do, if you've got Rem down with your third ability with Chandra, you just do so much damage. So yeah, we're gonna let this guy come down, and then we're gonna ping away. We got the Valakut. We actually cannot cast those things, but that's really not a big deal. And then that's game over. Yeah. So the deck that I like the most with this Chandra uses Velomachus, because Velomachus is able to fetch spells, and so you can just fetch the Alchemist thing and do horribly dirty things to your opponent, which is super sweet, by the way. Super sweet. We like that. But all right, now the last thing that I independently wanted to test before I let you guys determine some of the things that I play with. Oh wait, Arlen's all the way over here. So I got Huntmaster of the Fells last night. Huntmaster is in the current Elite pack, and Huntmaster was the card that I wanted the most from the set. It just looks like a really fun card. So when it enters the battlefield or transforms, you're going to create X wolf tokens and gain X life, where X is this thing's power. So if you can just power this thing up, it's going to do absolutely ridiculous things. And then it also has, for the flip side, so when it transforms, when this enters the battlefield or transforms, you'll deal X damage to each opposing target. Each opposing support loses X shields, where X is the number of wolf and werewolves you control, including the reinforcements. So this is just going to absolutely wreck your opponents. especially if you're able to get wolves down. So let's do wolf. And I think I'm gonna run it with Tovalar, because Tovalar is going to create a whole bunch of wolves as well. Ooh, wait a minute. I have big kid cards. What am I doing with my life? I'm running this with Primal Adversary. Yep. Do you make wolf tokens? You do not make wolf tokens. I got this as my free card for the month, so thank you, Octagon, for the free cards. But okay, yeah, no. All right, so now we want conversion, right? That's the name of the game. So we want Turn Timber, for sure. And Turn Timber. Oh, Turn Timber's gonna buff. Oh yeah, Turn Timber's gonna buff the Huntmaster. Oh, this is gonna be dirty. Okay, yeah, that'll be good. What's that thing called? Prismatic. Yep, we want to be able to get as many of them down. So Turn Timber, right? You pick the card, move it to play, and then if that card's base mana is 11 or less, it gets +6/+6, meaning that Huntmaster should come out as an 8/8. So that should actually make this create a whole bunch of wolf tokens. Which is going to be really, really, really good. And now we want convert green. So let's use the new Glorious Sunrise, because that's going to convert 3 to green. And then we're going to want to use the Lair of the Hydra, because this is going to buff up our Huntmaster even more, which is good. And then for the last one, you know what, let's put in the Pilgrimage, and then let's put in the Great Aurora and the Saga. So Great Aurora and Saga. And this should be pretty nasty, right? Oh no, I forgot Celestis. Back. Pilgrimage out. Celestis in. Where are you, Celestis? Nope. Celestis. So the Celestis is going to be making it swap between day and night a whole bunch, which we definitely want. Because having it swap between day and night a whole bunch is going to make it so that the Huntmaster transforms more, and the more that the Huntmaster transforms, then the more dirty things that we're going to be able to do. So the Huntmaster is definitely the creature we want in the first position here. So that's important. It's important to try and get the Huntmaster in the first position. So we'll try this out. I'm using Arlen because Arlen can make Leader Wolf. So if things work out nicely, then I can use Howl of Command, the second ability, to try and give Leader Wolf to Huntmaster. So here, let's see. All right, so we've got Turn Timber out the gate, which is really good. Really, really, really good. You know what? Let's go and see if we can get the Cascade going. Yep, we can. Cool. All right, so how many wolves are you going to put down? Oh, no, you do that, and then you buff. That's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. The man with the masterpiece complains. All right, so we've got 3 wolves down. Okay. I want Prismatic Bridge down now. That's got to be the next one to come down. Especially because I don't think black is good for me, right? Yeah, blue is good. So I have nothing of note for mana here, so I'm just actually going to go for the loyalty. Because none of this mana is going to do anything for me. And of course, there's stuff to give my opponent mana. That's great. Oh, right. Yes, complaining does a lot for you, Michael. Yeah, I'm going to play the Prismatic Bridge here. So we're going to play the bridge. Obviously, I've got no choice but to play the bridge. But I really want the Huntmaster to transform. So unfortunately, I might have to use the moon thing. No. Yeah, okay, cool. We got Celestis. Great. This is actually my biggest qualm with Arlen. Arlen is an absolute pain in the butt to flip. Like, seriously, it feels impossible sometimes to flip her. All right, but on the plus side here, oh my gosh, another Asika? Seriously? Ugh. All right, whatever. It's become day, which is good. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of wolf tokens down, which is good, and we have enough to potentially make. Yes. Okay. So we can make the Huntmaster now become a Leader Wolf. So now if we can just do one more flip. That would be perfect. All right, let's see. What can we get out of this? Can we get lucky? All right, we get the Celestis. We get the Turn Timbers. Okay, we get some conversion going. Oh, it doesn't flip again. Oh, wait, but when the Huntmaster flips, it's just going to just straight up kill my opponent, isn't it? Yeah, Ren and 7's second ability is entirely pointless. It's terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. It flipped. It flipped. Oh no, we got another one. That's it. We got another. Oh, we got another Huntmaster. Oh shoot, this is ridiculous. Okay, this thing's gonna flip and just straight up kill my opponent, isn't it? It's gonna switch tonight. It's just gonna do 90 damage directly to my opponent. Oh, 174. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Oh. Yeah, Ren's second ability is entirely pointless. I actually wanted to call Luca number two. He's Luca number 2 because he's Luca number do, but number poo, I mean, but no, I didn't do that. Oh, that was ridiculous. Okay, yeah, if we can just get Celestis down earlier, that would be great. That was ridiculous. Good lord. Like, you don't even need the board wipe portion of the Huntmaster there. You just kill your opponent. All right. This is a Planeswalker that we definitely want to start with conversion. I'm worried about this red one though. Yeah, I don't like this red one very much because it could wind up giving Garruk a 5 matching green. So I'm actually going to do this because there's a whole bunch of possible cascades that could happen here. No, that's fine. I just didn't want to give Garruk the possible 5 matching green. So I'm going to get a layer of the Hydra down. I'm going to get Celestis down. And that should be good. Yeah, let's go for the red match. Red match is the way to go for sure here. Yikes. 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 Oh no. Wait. Oh. You're using Tiamat, but you're not using any other dragons. What's your name? Dreamer K3. I highly doubt that you are one of the 11 people on this stream, but if you're running Tiamat, you should be running dragons as well. Just saying. Just a quick public service announcement. Yeah, all right. I've got a really big match here, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it. It's going to be at least 4 different things happening. And then that's going to get rid of Tiamat, which is good. It's going to give us the Celestis, which is good. It gives us Realms Uncharted, which I'm not going to use yet because I can't kick it. Which is just dandy. I've got a bunch of loyalty. I can discard the last card in my hand. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I want Huntmaster. You are not a Huntmaster of the Fells. Whatever, it's fine. Let's do this. We're going to freeze down the adversary because yes, turn timbers. I just want the Huntmaster first. I do not want the adversary getting leader. Oh, there we are. There's the pupper. But we can't get the pupper down this turn, can we? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Nobody, nope. Well, I mean, there's a chance. Dumbledore. I don't see it happening, though. Whatever. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Nope. Oh, ooh, 5 match. Bad. Opponent's not taking it. Dumb. Oh, another Huntmaster. Yes, please, I say. I'm on the night side. All right, so... Although I do want to cast 2 things this turn. If I cast 2 things, it'll switch to day side. Although I have Celestis, so it really doesn't matter. Day, night, day, night, day, night. All right, let's change the cycle up here a little bit. Yeah, let's change the cycle up. So this is gonna transform the Celestis. That's gonna transform it to day. Oh, that gave me a 5 match. Ooh, yeah, this is the way to go for sure. Okay, yep, I'm definitely gonna drain here. to get the 7 more wolves. And then, oh, this is nice. I get to use Howl of Command, which is going to make the Huntmaster become a leader. And I've got another Huntmaster in my hand. This is perfect. Except that, okay. Actually, I can play the Huntmaster. Yeah, let's play it. Let's do it. Ooh, all the manas. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, so many Huntmasters. I mean, so many wolf tokens. This is so cool. This is exactly what I wanted Huntmaster of the Fells for. Alright, so if Garuk doesn't play anything, it's just game over. He just dies. Yep, he's dead. Huntmaster transforms, and we do how much directly to the face? 132. 34 is only equal to the number of wolves you got? Did I done goof, guys? Did I lead you people wrong? Oh no, it's equal to the number of wolf and wolf reinforcements. Whatever. It means that my 132 is going to swing at my opponent. So, you know what? Why not? Why not? Why not play this thing? Go for it, doggo. Go for it. Yeah. Let's play another Huntmaster. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yarr. That's just so strong. What the heck? Oh, that was beautiful. That was very beautiful. All right. We have come to the portion of the stream where I will play with whatever it is that you guys would like to see from the game. So, if you want to support the stream, you can always go to the description of the stream, and there's a little thing that sends you to a Streamlabs link, and you can support the stream there. And if you do, I will take any suggestion you have that you want me to test out. But granted, there are only 6 of you all here right now, so I imagine that there's probably not going to be a super huge waiting list for people that are wanting to make requests. So are there any cards that you guys would like to see in action? Or Planeswalkers? I cannot show you the new Planeswalkers. So Kaya and Soren, I can't show you guys yet in action. But any other cards or Planeswalkers are fair game. So you're welcome to say in chat what you'd like to see. And while I wait for requests, I'll see if I still have my... Do I still have it? No, I don't. Oh, man. I was going to do my Liliana deck over there. But I don't have it. Rip. Oh, well. I can just make a new one. Play Olenbach. So, I don't actually have Olenbach. Here, it might help if I just show you what I have from the new set. So the new set is not complete for me. So for masterpieces, I have Defang, Edgar, and Huntmaster. And then for my mythics, I have the Cultivator Colossus, the Faithbound Judge, Cemetery Prowler, Olivia, the Gatekeeper, and the Illuminator, the Dollhouse. Okay, let's try the Dollhouse. So I do have the Dollhouse. So let's read it. What does this do? How does this work? So when it enters the board, increase the card's level by the number of cards with the construct subtype in play. While on the board, your first construct creature gets +X/+X. Mana field, pick one of the first 4 creatures from your graveyard, move it to play under your control. It gets haste and gains the construct subtype. Increases level by the number of construct subtype in play. Okay. Mana field, gains haste, construct, base power toughness becomes 1/1. Increase this card's level by 1. X is equal to this card's level. Okay. I can't show you guys cards from Kamigawa. Oh, you mean like... Wait, is the new Kamigawa spoilers? Are those up? Are they really? I don't think so. They got the Unfinity ones. And then they got those new things. Oh, wait. Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Okay. Oh, there's no cards yet. There's just the art. For those of you wondering, right? So Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is the next set. No cards yet. But you can see some of the art for it. This is kind of weird. There's a lot of pink, which goes with the whole probably like Sakura. Yeah. This is like a Sakura guy. Kamigawa. Okay. Cool. Sort of like a cyberpunk sort of dealio. Woo. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing with Mana Field. Okay, so we're going to need to have creatures in the graveyard. That's for sure. So that means that we want to be running a Planeswalker that throws things in the graveyard or something that levels up. You know what? Of course I do. Let's use the best Planeswalker in the game, shall we? Why not? All right. So let's have some fun with this. Level up. What do we have that levels up? We got the Dollhouse. And the Druid class levels up for sure. Okay. And there's other stuff that levels up, but we don't need to use that other stuff. All right. Are there any interesting constructs that we want to run here? You know what? Oh wait, but I feel like it would be interesting to do something with a good enter the battlefield effect. The battlefield. What has a good... Oh. Hello. Yes. Let's turn you... Sure. Let's try this. Oh, wait. 10 is going to turn everything into 1/1s. That doesn't help me, does it? No, it does not, other Barry. Creepy Puppeteer with Zariel. All right, we can check that out. Although Judge is fun. I don't think that was a request for the Judge. It was just a comment that the Judge is fun. Okay. Yeah, Tanazir just does not seem like the answer here. I could run Cultivator Colossus here. Because it's based on entering the battlefield, and it has no base power toughness anyways. So I feel like that would be a really good pairing. Because we want enter the battlefield effects here, right? Yeah, we do. And then for convert, this actually lets us throw in the best converters in the game. Because we can use a Rixmethus in this deck. And then, are you the green-blue one? Yeah, we're going to run the castle. And then... I feel like I should run Turn Timber here too, right? Turn Timber. And I'm going to run Gather the Pack. This is going to be how I'm going to be dumping things in the graveyard. Did I spell Gather wrong? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. Shame on me. Gather is not even a hard thing to spell. You saw what in my collection? Creepy Puppeteer? I don't think I can run it with this. I can't do it with this. How do you donate? So you can go to in the descriptions or in the description of the stream. There is a there's a link to. Let's see. No, that's not it. In the description to the stream, there should be a thing that says support the channel at Streamlabs. Let's see, is it this? If I go here, yeah, let's see, can I find the description here? YouTube is being really evil right now. Maybe I have to go here. Wait, let's maximize that. And then we go to live. No. Okay, we'll just do past live streams. Why not? But you're still not letting me check it out? YouTube can be tricky sometimes. Hold on. Let me find it. This. Yeah. So in the description, there should be a support the stream at streamlabs.com/Nalthazar. And that actually is just a direct link to me. And then anything that you would donate there can go there. Alternatively, if you wanted to become a patron, I have a special section in my Discord for all of y'all patrons. And so that is another place. Speaking of, as I do see some patrons here, for you guys, if you guys have any requests that you want to see, you don't have to donate anything for a request. You can just make a request and I'll do it. So I'll just add it to my queue of things. So, all right, hold up. Back to this. I'm forgetting something. Oh, Great Aurora, right? Great Aurora and the Saga. You also don't have to donate to make a request. It's just a, you are welcome to donate. You do not have to. All right. Okay, cool. Dollhouse. So let's go over my thinking for the deck and what I'm doing. So the Dollhouse says when it enters the board, you increase the thing's level by the number of cards with Construct in play. While on the board, your first Construct creature gets a bonus, which doesn't matter. But you're using this for the mana field. So the first time that you make a match on your turn, next to this, what's going to happen is you're going to trigger the mana field, and you're going to pick one of the first 4 creatures from your graveyard and put it directly into play and give it haste. So the idea behind this deck is to get as many creatures in the graveyard as possible. Oh, holy smokes, Emery. Thank you, and Andrew, very, very much. That's super generous. Yeah, feel free to make any request you want for like a card that you want to see or Planeswalker, whatever. Can't run the new ones, though. Kaya and... I'm forgetting the other one. Wow. If you guys are wondering, by the way, part of why I'm so happy I have the new computer, I have my old computer next to me, and my keyboard does this. Oh, of course I pick it up. The moment I pick it up, it stops. It starts spazzing. It does this like laser light show directly into my eyes like a strobe. Anywho, right, I got distracted. Dollhouse is going to bring things back. Gather the Pack is going to throw creatures in the graveyard. The creatures that we want to play with are going to be enter the battlefield creatures that we don't care about the power of. So Phylath, we don't care about the power of Phylath because we just want the forest tokens. And then Cultivator Colossus, we don't care about the power being a 1/1 because it is a 1/1, and then it's just going to buff up naturally anyways. So Cultivator, we want to run lands. So I'm running both Arixmethus, which I think is the best land in Standard right now, and Dreamroot Cascade, which is going to be able to come and give us a bunch of mana to cards in our hand. And then I'm running the Druid class as well, because if we can get multiple of these down and we can level it up, it's going to do ridiculous things. I'm using Kasmina, because Kasmina is great with level because of her third ability. I happen to think that Kasmina is the best Planeswalker in the game, bar none. So you'll see that in my next one. Thank you, Andrew. Like, very, very much. Thank you. And so, yeah, she's just ridiculous. Oh, hey, we've got a Dollhouse in our starting hand. Okay. Well, getting the Dollhouse in the starting hand is really nice. It doesn't help too much because I don't have a Gather the Pack. I don't have any creatures in the graveyard yet. So let's see. I dislike that my Dreamroot is getting so busted, but that's okay. Maybe the Cultivator will give us another land. Ooh, which one do I want to get out right now? I want to Arixmethus. Unfortunately, there weren't any Gather the Packs coming. But on the flip side, fortunately, I'm running Kasmina, who has a ridiculous access to card draw. So there's Gather the Pack. Cool. Let's do it. Let's put that down. And then I don't need to do a mana field yet. The mana field isn't going to do anything here. Let's see. How much is black one of our bad ones? Yeah, it is. It's really bad. Wait, red is good. But that's still going to trigger the mana field. But the mana field won't do anything, right? I think the mana field won't do anything. Let's see. Okay, mana field doesn't do anything, but now I have stuff in the graveyard. So now when I trigger the mana field, I should be getting stuff back for free. So we definitely are going to be able to make a match. Yeah, we're definitely going to be able to make a match in the mana field here. Okay, let's see what happens. All right, Dollhouse, what do you do? All right, let's see. What do you... Oh, I get to pick. That's right. I get to pick. Okay. I don't have a Phylath yet. Let's take a free Phylath. Why not? That's that's actually really cool. All right, so the Phylath is going to become a 1/1 here, right? Oh, right, the level. So it becomes a 3/3. So it's a 1/1, but it gets boosted by 2, which is fine. The Dream Root is going to give me a bunch of mana. The Binding is going to get rid of my opponent's creature. I've got a bonus swap because, of course, I do. Let's get another bonus swap and play another Phylath to get even more forest tokens. And then I'm actually able to make that 5 match on the bottom to buff up the forest tokens even more, which is good. Let's do it. So we're going to use Phylath. Yep, Phylath maintains his ability. So let's buff the forest tokens. Why not? They get buffed to 27. Cool. And then for the last piece of this turn, how close are we to our third? We're really close. We're really, really close. Let's get our third ability for next turn. Yes, it is quite good for that. I very much like using that for that. Okay, let's get a free Erixmethus, because why not? Let's get another Cultivator Colossus down, and sure, another free Erixmethus, because why not? Unfortunately, I don't have any Druids down. Yeah, I don't have any of the Druid class down, which would be really nice because I'm about to use my third. Although I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, let's draw 3. 1, 2, 3. We got another Gather the Pack, which is cool, but it's really not going to do anything. It's going to buff up our creatures. It's going to make the Dollhouse level up, what, 6 times? Yeah, so that leveled up 6 times, which is also going to be boosting Phylath here. And then I'm not going to Great Aurora myself. I'm not going to do it. But I will take another free creature because free creatures are good. So we get to get another Phylath or another Cultivator. There really aren't that many green gems down. I feel like I'll do this just in the rare event that we've got. No, we don't. Oh well. I can't actually get anything from that. That's fine. Let's turn Timber for another Phylath. Why not? This actually is the Dollhouse is pretty good here, honestly. In this deck, like, yeah, that was really easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like even getting that Dollhouse there, like Kasmina's first definitely helped to be able to try and get some creatures. Let's try another match. Let's see if that was just lucky or not. I mean, obviously I got Gather the Pack, which was really good. But yeah, let's try some more here. Let's see what we can do. By the way, I'm hoping so. My whole family's out of town for like the next 2 weeks. So leading up to Christmas, I'm hoping to be able to stream every day at about this time. So I am gonna put a poll in my Discord to see if there's like a better time for people to be able to show up. But I am hoping to be able to stream just about, well, not almost every day until the holidays. So just an extra way for me to be able to interact with more of you guys, which is pretty exciting. And I'm also hoping to get daily videos up as well. So hopefully this will be a nice little season of content from me because I finally have free time. I get to do whatever I want. So video time. Fear of Death. Oh, this is actually really scary with this Ashiok. Okay, right? Because it's equal to the number of cards, top cards of each player's library. X number of cards in your graveyard. Okay. That's not gonna be fun. Not gonna be fun at all. Ooh, what do I want to take away? I'm gonna do red. Into blue, into that for a cascade. Cool, which should get me this. which I'm going to take the Cultivator Colossus because I don't have enough cards here. So I get to pick. I'm going to take... Okay. I'll take this thing. I know that it would have... Maybe it would have put the other one out. I'm not 100% sure. I think so, though. Nonetheless, there's a Gather the Pack coming up, which is perfect, because we obviously want that. So this thing is buffing up a crazy amount because of that. And actually, now that I've got Gather the Pack, I want my Dollhouse. Okay, I'll take Druid class. This is unfortunate, though, because... Alright, we're going to toss that guy. We don't need him. Yeah, this is definitely unfortunate. We might even just wind up killing our opponent before we get the Dollhouse going. There's so many good matches here. Unfortunately, I don't want to give Ashiok anything, but I don't think I have a way to make it so Ashiok... Let's just see if we get a cool cascade out of this. The opposite. We give Ashiok a 5-match. Oof. Okay. What does Ashiok do with this 5-match becomes the question. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Well, what are you... Oh, you're just not going to take that 5-match. And instead, you're going to get this cascade. Because this is almost even better than a 5-match. Ouch. Alright. We get to draw a bunch of cards. Oof. Man, I'm telling you guys that the Eryximethus is just... It's unreasonably good. Alright. Binding of the Old Gods. Yeah, I'm going to use this to get rid of Dak. I don't want Dak down. And I want to try and get their... Oh, man. I want to try and get... Whatchamacallit? Come on, Dingus Khan. I'm having the biggest brain fart in the world right now, and it's infuriating. Dollhouse. I want to get the Dollhouse. All right, so let's see what happens if we do this. So if I take this thing, it comes out, and we draw Eryximethus, and then it gets full mana. I like that. Ooh. I cannot draw this. Pick one of the first 4 cards in your library. I can't actually pick the Dollhouse. Alright, but we have a Dollhouse. It's just, I'm not going to get any use out of that Dollhouse, am I? And I've already used my first, haven't I? I have. So I can't do that. Okay. Let's play this Dream Root. Why not? Yeah, I'm willing to hurt my Turn Timber in order to get rid of my opponent's thing. Why not? So let's get some more mana. Is that going to get rid of... Yeah, okay, that gets rid of Dak. Yeah, my opponent's not going to survive for the Dollhouse. We are not going to get to test out the Dollhouse this time, guys. This is very much not going to work. My opponent is going to be very, very dead. Hi, Terry, and thank you. Wow, holy cow. Seriously, both of you guys, Ambery and Terry. Goodness, thank you so much. Terry, I know you've been waiting for me to stream for a while. I don't know if you missed the announcement, but I'm hoping to be able to stream just about every day, except for... there's one for sure that I know that I can't. I would love to say why, but in the somehow rarest event that people that I know in real life are watching, I'm doing something with a friend that is super awesome. We're really excited about it, but we can't have people that friend like that friend can't have people knowing what we're doing. That made it sound like it's something nefarious. It's not. It's wonderful. It's just I can explain some other time. All right. Yeah, so unfortunately the cultivator doesn't let me draw the Dollhouse from that. It just draws it on its own. Look at this. We finally get the Dollhouse. The Dollhouse finally comes. And what happens? Kersplat. Oh my gosh. Nah. We tried. We really tried here, guys. The doll... Oh man. That Dollhouse is not... It's not doing anything this time. Oh, geez. I guess that just the Cultivator Colossus is a bit strong. That might be the moral of the story. I was hoping to be able to get more out of that. It did not happen. All right. By the way, Terry, you can request anything that you want to see, by the way, too. And same with you, Andrew. Just really any of you guys are welcome to make other requests. There was someone else that wanted something, right? Oh, you were wondering about Creepy Puppeteer. Roy, were you here at the beginning of the stream? You know what? There's a bunch of you guys here. So, since there's a bunch of you guys here, this is I'll go back to this. I'll play one more match with it just because it's my favorite thing to play with right now, honestly. So he mentioned Creepy Puppeteer, and this is actually the subject of my first video on Crimson Vow cards is Creepy Puppeteer with Puzzle Masters Chandra. So if you're in my Discord, then you've seen that I gave a little teaser for this. Yes. Oh, so you were here. So you did see the Puppeteer. So you saw the Puppeteer with Chandra, but now you want to see how the Puppeteer goes with Zariel. Is that it? Because I'm happy to do that. I can just make this deck sort of a pseudo version of this deck, but for Zariel, and see how that goes. But yeah, you'll see that this gets pretty wacky. So, all right, yeah, let's freeze all of this down. Oh no, it's okay. I spoiled this deck earlier on the stream actually. So it's okay. I actually showed it off at the beginning to start the stream off, and I see a few patrons are in here, and I know that they've gotten to see this too, because I was talking about it in patron chat. Oh, this absolutely not. No, and no, and no. You do not get to have Velomachus. No, thank you. I do want the land. Ooh, this is a tricky proposition. Do I want the land more, or do I want the mana more? I want the land more. I want the land. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get that be gone. Oh, great. And of course I give Koth a red match. And Koth doesn't take the red match. What are you doing with your life? Greg! Oh my gosh, you're on like cloud doofus today, Greg. Goodness gracious me. Alright, so the idea here is we want to get as many of these tokens down as possible, and so here, this is good. All right, I don't need the demolishes. I would like to save that explosive welcome for if Koth actually plays a creature. So here, almost all of the deck is going to be gem destruction, because the gem destruction is going to make it so that we are able to get more of these elementals, as you see. So I just popped the ability this turn, and I've already gotten all 8 of my elementals for using my first ability. Unfortunately, Koth is going to get a super match out of this, and is running the Dragon. Okay, this has got to be a T-Mat Dragon kind of not so friendly business. Does Koth actually have any good? Oh, you have a Valakut? That's gonna go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's use our first. And then let's put this here. Hey there, Gilherm. I haven't heard from you in a long time. It is good to see you. How are you? Did I pronounce your name right? By the way, is it Gilherm? What do I think about Gristlebrand, Edgar? I think that Gristlebrand is insane, actually. I really want Gristlebrand. Gristlebrand isn't in the current Elite Pack, so I unfortunately wasn't able to pick him up. I haven't gotten my my VIP stuff yet, but when I do get it, Gristlebrand is absolutely a card that I am planning to showcase in a video. It looks really, really good. I think it would have been cool to see it a little bit more like paper, but it doesn't need to be. Like it's such a good card on its own. But I unfortunately I don't have it, so I can't showcase it for you guys here. I still don't have the Puppeteer, which is very sad. because obviously this is supposed to be a showcase of the puppeteer, but I'm not getting the puppeteer. But that's okay. You know what? Let's see. I'm trying to think if it makes more sense to go for... Yeah, it makes more sense to go for that thing. All right, let's just keep tossing stuff here. We're gonna get 2 more of these. If we get the puppeteer down, then that's gonna be pretty crazy right now, because we've got 16 power of these elementals, which is pretty good. Nice. It has been. How has everything been back at home? I hear that things have been kind of crazy on the home front for you guys. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's try and get this Nahiri's lithoforming off. Come on, give us the puppeteer. There it is, perfect. All right, nice. As I step on my cable. Okay, unfortunately, so here I have good news and bad news. The good news is that the puppeteer is going to come down this game. The bad news is that you're not going to get to see how strong the token is, because for some reason, if the token's in the first spot, then you... Oh my gosh. If the token's in the first spot, then you don't actually get to see it in all of its glory. You know what? This is this is very dangerous. Okay. I need to put on my big boy pants here for a second. Okay. Explosive welcome is not going to help me here. Well, it could destroy stuff. You know what? Let's see if we get the puppeteer down. If we get the puppeteer down, it's game over. So, all right. So Chandra's abilities are also going to be helping us ping things out. So let's see how much Chandra's abilities help us here. And we get the mana. Oh, we're so close. All right, I'm gonna ping T-Mat here, because I have a feeling I'm going to destroy more of these gems. And by destroying more of these gems, oh my gosh, really? That's bad. That did not work out how I wanted it to. Okay, my opponent's doomed though. Yikes. What a nasty deck. It's always nice to beat like the really, really, really nasty decks with gimmicky decks. It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Do I risk it for the biscuit, guys? So I can play the puppeteer here, but unfortunately you won't actually see the power of the puppeteer. But I could play a Volcanic Rambler here. Wait, will that work? No, that won't. I could play a Volcanic Rambler here, and then the Rambler might get me a match. I lose the game though if this doesn't work. You know what? Risk it for the biscuit. Get the biscuit. All right, let's see. Yeah, I just outright lose if this doesn't work. I think. Okay. Nope, that worked well enough, because Velomachus is not going to be blocking my Abbot. I got enough. Okay, so before I play the Puppeteer, there are 32 elemental tokens out. So those 32s are all going to become 4/3s. Now, we're not, unfortunately, going to see them as 32 times 4, which is 128. So we're not going to see them as a stack of 128 power elementals. It's going to hit Koth for 32, and then it's going to actually do 128. What does the Puppeteer do? Oh, okay. So the Puppeteer is a 4/3 haste for 13, and it makes it so that at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more creatures, your first other creature gains haste, and target creature's base power becomes power toughness becomes 4/3. So basically, as long as you have another creature down, which you're going to have from Chandra's elementals, you're going to, yeah. So that actually hit for 128. Let's see. I don't think it'll say in the battle log, but it might. So Chandra, or really any token walker, in conjunction with the puppeteer, is able to put out absolutely insane damage. Just completely insane. So let's see. Let's see. So if we go here, oh wait, oh no, I went too fast. I was supposed to go to the battle log. Oh well, here's the puppeteer. Oh man. So someone said Zariel. Let's see how Zariel plays with this. I have a feeling that you'll actually get to see the token stack. It would be I don't know if there's a way on this platform, but just once you have a lot of planeswalkers, it can be kind of lengthy to scroll from one side to the other. Just as a quality of life, if there's ever a possibility that for the selecting your planeswalker, there could be more planeswalkers on the screen until you select, and then you select your decks, that would be awesome. So let's go to Zariel. Yeah, if you do it with like any token thing, like it's absolutely busted. So let's use Prismatic Bridge, and then let's use the Puppeteer. And then here we just want mana. So let's do Land Forming, red. What if you use the Puppeteer and Dragon? So if you use the Puppeteer and the Dragon, it just depends on which one is in which place and which ability would go off first. Because the Dragon would set something's power toughness to 7/7 or whatever its power is. And then the Puppeteer would reset that power to 4/3. Alternatively, if you had the Puppeteer set the power at 4/3, then the Dragon would make it 7/7 afterwards. They don't stack because it changes the base power. But yeah. All right, convert red. It would be cool if they stacked. That would be super, super cool, actually, if they stacked. Let's just go with as much red conversion as we can. And then we're going to want card draw. So let's do Magnum Opus and Nahiri's Lithoforming. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 converters should be enough to get up our second ability. Hey, Gauze! Good to see you tonight. How are you? It's been a little while, my friend. All right. Let's do this. I feel like there's got to be... Oh, yeah. Dak. Dak draws cards. I always forget about Dak now that Teferi exists. And I really shouldn't forget about Dak. But, alas, I do. All right, so our goal here is going to be similar, except we're going to try and use Zariel. Oh, yes, please. We've got the Puppeteer down. All right, so we just want to use the second ability, Legions of Avernus, and then we play the Puppeteer, and then we just laugh. What are we up to? We are up to creepy Puppeteer shenanigans, guys, as this is currently my favorite card that's not Huntmaster of the Fells. Oh, if any of you guys missed the Huntmaster of the Fells, you can just rewind the stream for a little bit, or just watch it later. That was so ridiculous. Huntmaster of the Fells is a really cool card. All right, so at this point, I just want loyalty. I just want loyalty. I don't care about this other stuff. I already have the Puppeteer, so the mana is basically meaningless. Actually, Dak. What am I doing? I want Dak. Because Dak will get me a bunch of cards with mana. And then those cards with mana will do good things for us. So, all right, yep, lands. We want lands. All right, we need 2 mana. I don't see mana. Oh, yes. Ooh, we have a good match. Okay, yep. Blue into red, which gets us Dak. Okay, so we have a Dak down. And now we have a huge match here as well. This is perfect. Let's toss this thing. What do we draw? Things that I don't. Oh yes. Wait. Here, give me that. Yeah. Let's get more gem conversion. This should get me to my second, because we have that huge cascade, and we got the. No, I'm not taking the angel. I am killing the angel. Okay. So now here we just have to pray to the RNG lords that we get a good roll. So we get a lot of tokens. So, what do we roll? We roll a 15. That's great. That's huge. Oh, this is going to be beautiful, guys. This is going to be beautiful. Okay, we're gonna destroy that thing. All right, what do we get? Bridge, bugbear, whatever. Actually, how much loyalty do I have? 0. Oh, well, that's depressing. Okay. You know what? Let's bring the nightlight warming up. Let's toss that bridge, and let's see if this gives us a lot of loyalty. All right. Do we get more loyalty out of this for next turn? Because I don't think we quite kill this turn, do we? This is going to give these things haste. So we've got 20 of these things. So yeah, this is going to hit for 80. All right. Okay. That was beautiful. Now, can we get enough matches from red conversion to do it again? Come on. 1. There's going to be more conversion. Come on. No. 1 more. Please be enough. No. Oh, we can't do it again. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay, actually, you know, what if I added that thing that gives you extra matches with cleave? Just so that we can try and make that happen. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Make our dude stronger. Why don't you? Let's have that 4th creature. Oh, wait. No, we're not going to get to see the puppeteer thing go. Oh, man. We got the 2nd match. Come on. Oh, we're not going to see the puppeteer. Give the power to the devils. We're not going to see the puppeteer give the power to the devils. Because the puppeteer is going to swing and kill. I think. I think we don't get to see it. Oh, man. Please let us see the power. No, I don't need to do this. Come on. Show us the power of the devils. No! Oh, we didn't get to see it. We did too much damage. We did too much. Yeah, Zerial with the puppeteer is pretty good too. That's definitely good fun. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, we've seen now the puppeteer in action with Zerial, which is pretty good. So we've seen Zerial, we've seen new Chandra, and you know what? While we wait, why don't we take a look at one of the exclusives that's currently in the vault? And then if you guys, we got to see the other thing. Yeah, Alchemist Gambit. Yeah, I should have thrown that in the deck just to get extra swaps for loyalty. That would have been... You know what? I'm curious about it now. I'm curious. I have to do it. I feel so unfulfilled after that last match. I have to do it. I have to. It just has to happen. All right. Magnum Opus. Goodbye. For Alchemist. Yeah. Let's just do Alchemist Gambit. What is Boo? I mean, I suppose we are really close to Halloween, so I understand the Boo thing. Like, I need to actually stretch my back. What am I doing? No. The secret combo that I teased on Discord was Chandra. M20... M. Night Shyamalan Chandra, whatever it's called. No, Puzzle Masters. Puzzle Masters Chandra. Puzzle Masters Chandra. Yes. Okay. Green or black? Black is better than green. Okay. I wish I could take both, but I can't. Oh, I didn't get the red. Too bad. Ooh, I got a DAC, though. I'll take that. This will be a good match, too. Yeah, we like that. We take those. My opponent is playing... Oh, yeah, that was a big... But no... What? I didn't see what Bolas did, but I am very upset about this. Smash to smithereens? Why? Ugh, you punk. I'm not pleased with Bolas right now. Because I don't think that blue is good for Zerial. No, blue is not good for Zerial. But blue is good for Bolas, and I don't want Bolas to have good things. Smash to smithereens. That's why we can't have nice things, Bolas. You do stuff like that, and then... you meanie puss. Actually, I do want the prismatic bridge, though. That would be good. Okay. We'll take the green one. I actually so Sergio, the studio sent me all of the planeswalkers for this set, and so I was actually playing Chandra Dress to Kill a little bit earlier. But if enough of you guys want to see Chandra Dress to Kill in action, I have some really cool decks that use her. I quite like her. She's definitely not a top tier planeswalker. So if you're wondering, like, is she like, you know, is she like an S tier planeswalker or something? Absolutely not. But her kit is way, way, way better than I thought it was. I actually really enjoy it. Okay, so here, all right, I'm gonna take this red into loyalty. If you're wondering why I haven't used my second ability yet, it's because I don't have the Puppeteer down, and I don't want to use my second ability until I have the Puppeteer down, because otherwise we will not get to see how powerful the Puppeteer makes our tokens. So just if you're wondering why I haven't done that yet, that's actually why I haven't popped my second ability yet. So hopefully we're going to be able to. Oh, that's good stuff. Hopefully we're going to be able. No, I don't want to take this. We're going to be able to get a Puppeteer here. So let's see. The Gambit. The Gambit is good. I have not pulled Mana Storm Hellkite yet. No. I don't actually have very many mythics and whatnot from the set this time around yet, but hopefully I'll get one. I'll get more of them soon. All right, so okay, Dak. You know what? Let's discard this here, and let's hope that we get the Puppeteer. Nope. Yep. Cool. All right, so we have the Puppeteer. Puppeteer's coming down. I want to save an Alchemist's Gambit for next turn for sure, but let's do this. Ew. We got a yucky roll, kids. This is bad. All right, well, we're going to get the Puppeteer down. We're going to play the Alchemist Gambit. That was actually a mistake. That's going to give these all double strike. Okay, I got the extra swap, but that was just straight foolishness right there. Yeah, that was a bad life choice, because that means I think I'm going to just kill my opponent too fast. Let's see. You know what? What if I don't want to kill my opponent yet? So those dudes would get to 80 power. No, 40. They do 80 damage. You know what? Let's do... Oh, wait. So I'll do 10. And these will do 88. That's 98. And the Puppeteer will do another 8. That's 106. Okay, we can do 106. What? That's supposed to give haste. Okay. I'm good with this, actually, because now we can use this 3 times, maybe? Maybe. Can we use this 3 times? No, there's no way. There's no way that Bolas survives this long enough for me to hit a 3, right? Because this is going to do 40... No. Just don't play the Alchemist Gambit yet. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah. We can do this. Okay. I dig this. We have enough loyalty to be able to use it one more time. And we've gotten totally shafted with the results here, too, which is unfortunate. You know what? I could do this. What do we get? Sure. Let's get more mana. More mana is a good thing. Bring you up. We'll do this. Let's get another converter, which is fine. And then, you know what? How big will these get? 40? 60? My opponent survives. We're good. Oh, okay. It gives it to the first creature. Then buffs. Thank you, Chris. Okay, so this time... Alright. Please give us a good roll. So we've used this ability twice. Oh, there we go. Now we get a good roll, which is nice. I'm not going to go for an extra swap here. Yeah, I'm not going to go for an extra swap. We're good. Play the Puppeteer. How big do our guys get this time? Hundreds. 148. To the face. All right. I'll call that good. We got to see how big they got. 148 levels of big, which is, I think, a very reasonable amount of big. So, that's good. All right. I'll take 2 more challenges. Or, you know, cards or planeswalkers that you guys want to see. Whatever it may be. If you want, I'll show you what I have from the new set. As I imagine that a lot of things that you guys will want to see come from the new set. It's possible that you just want to see stuff from the last set, since I didn't actually make videos on too many different cards from that last set. I would love to show you guys Hive Heart Shaman, but this card's unfortunately bugged. The Golgari insect gets the buff, but then it's the same bug as like the Blob had, where it doesn't... like, the buff doesn't stack. It's supposed to stack, but it doesn't stack. So, it's unfortunate. So, yeah, what do I have from the new set? I'll start with these here. So, for masterpieces, I have Edgar and the Huntmaster. Those are the only 2 masterpieces that I have from the set. And then over here, for mythics, I've got the Cultivator Colossus, Faithbound Judge, Olivia, Cemetery Prowler, the Gatekeeper, and the Illuminator. So I've got 3 of the Cemetery ones. Bigley? No? Maybe? And then over here for the rares, I've got quite a few of the rares. We've seen Alchemist Gambit already, though. Unfortunately, I don't... Oh, I'd love to show something with this, but there aren't very many Krakens in Standard, are there? What? Kraken? Wait, it's Kraken or Horror, I think, right? Release the Kraken. That's not how you spell Kraken. Okay, there's a few. Okay, so Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent. Okay, Kraken. Leviathan. Nope. Octopus. Nope. What? There are no octopi? That's depressing. Serpent. Coma. Coma can be big. But the populate would do absolutely nothing. Savior of Olenbach yet. I have played extensively with this card, Gauze, and it is... I have no idea, actually. I don't have it. Hullbreaker? You say such mean things. I don't have the Hullbreaker. The Hullbreaker is the card that I want the most from the set, and I don't have it. I don't have it. I spelled Hullbreak wrong because I'm so sad. Hull. Oh, I gotta show all cards. This. I don't have it. All right. I am thirsty. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's see. What are we saying? So there's a whole bunch of things. We've got Nethroy, Reanimator. Kiora's third would give really big octopi. Nethroy. Is there anything Nethroy in Standard right now? No. Do I have any thoughts on blood mechanics? I have a lot of thoughts on blood mechanics, Spicy Cannibal. Where to begin? You know what? here's where to begin. Blood. So, I would gladly trade you my gambit or one of my gambits, because I pulled multiples, for a hole breaker. I would trade all the gambits I got for a hole breaker. So, blood mechanics. Let's start here. So, there are a lot of cards in the set that get you blood. All right. There's a lot of ways that you can get a lot of blood tokens. And one of the really nice things about the set is that it's not just in the Mythic and Masterpiece range. The Mythics and Masterpieces will definitely help. Things like Crimson Honor Guard is going to make it so that whenever a vampire you control attacks, you create blood. You're also going to have the Olivia's Attendants, which are amazing. So when this deals damage to anything, you're going to create blood tokens equal to the damage dealt. And so this should work the same way as Sir Sarah. So it should make it so that the Activate will also create blood. So you've got that's going to create blood. And then we've also got things like Edgar, who's going to make blood, and then who's going to make it so that when you lose blood, then you get vampire tokens. But the thing about all the blood is that there's nothing good to use the blood for. So we have all these ways of getting blood, and there's just nothing good to use it for. The blood tokens themselves are not good, really. They don't do anything. So the mana field, it loses a shield. If you have 4 or more cards in hand, then you can discard and draw. So if you have a set number of cards in your hand, then you can start filtering through your deck. But then when the support is destroyed, and keep in mind, the blood token is just a single token. So you don't get multiple supports on the battlefield. So it's not like it's going to get destroyed often. And if it does get destroyed, your vampires just get +1/+0. So it's not a really big buff. Like, the only thing that blood is honestly useful for is the new Planeswalker, is new Sorin. So new Sorin is able to take advantage of blood. I won't be showing any gameplay with Sorin. I'm not allowed to right now. But Sorin's abilities are going to be able to take advantage of blood. So the second ability, the Skin of a Killer, creates a whole blood load of tokens based on how many blood you have. And then the third ability, like Razors Through Flesh, is going to just deal direct damage based on the number of blood tokens. So if there were more things like this that took advantage of the blood, then I think it would be better. But it's just, as a mechanic, it's nice in that we have all these things that can do it, but then it doesn't do anything. So, yeah. I think that blood is really cool with Sorin, but beyond Sorin the Mirthless, I think that blood as a mechanic falls flat. Yeah. Okay. What were some of the things that you guys said in chat? What is the best way to pump up the exile for Cemetery Gatekeeper? We really don't have a lot of ways of pumping up the exile for Cemetery Gatekeeper, unfortunately. So you can use like Tibalt. Tibalt can do that. We've also got where is it? We've got some other stuff that exiles graveyards. Oh my gosh, there's so much here for exile. Let's see. We have a new thing that exiles graveyards. You know what? Let's do exile graveyard, right? Because this is really the way to go. Is you want to exile stuff from graveyards. It's not this thing. When the support is destroyed, exile all graveyards. I mean, yeah, you can exile all graveyards with that. But Lantern of the Lost is going to be able to... It's the same thing. So when this thing's destroyed, you exile all graveyards. But the thing is that we just don't have a whole lot to dump things into the graveyard beyond colors that can't use Cemetery, right? Because you can do it with like Liliana Untouched. That was not intentional. You can do it with Liliana Untouched, but that doesn't really help. The I think that Breaches exiles, right? Yeah, Breaches is going to exile. Yeah. Yeah, you have to use another color, right? This one? Yeah. Have you found that Denic is bugged for you too? So for me, the problem that I have is if this thing tries to come back with Disturb, it doesn't actually come back. Like, it starts to come back, and then it enters the middle of the battlefield and does nothing. It just completely fizzles, which is a bummer. Maximum Alert plus Puppeteer plus Quandrix. Maximum... I spelled maximum wrong. Maximum Alert? What is this maximum alert, Eduardo? Did I just spell max wrong? No? Is it a legacy card? It might be. Alright, well, as there aren't any active requests for things for me to play, I will go ahead and do one more match with Shandy. This is not my ideal Shandy deck. You know, I can make a more ideal Shandy deck. Let's do it. Let's make it a little bit better. I know that this is going to spoil a little bit of what I'm going to be doing in the video. I'm not actually allowed to give my thoughts on Kaya in total. Like, okay, so I can't give my thoughts on how she plays. I can give you my early thoughts on her because I didn't make my patch notes video. So wild. So my thoughts on Kaya is that her first ability, this Create a Blood Usurper, because of the way that Exploit is supposed to work, it has to replace something on the battlefield to be able to get it down. Yes, they are. Sorry, yes they are was in response to Lana. They're aware that some cards are causing a soft block. So the Usurper token has to be exploited to do anything. I think that this ability would be really good if it had Leader Spirit. So if they just gave it Leader Spirit, I think that would make her whole kit a lot more interesting. Her mana gains are exceptional. She has that +5/+5, which is what you want. The second ability doesn't really have... it just doesn't look like it has a lot of utility, so you're really looking like you're going to be playing Kaya for her first and third. But I don't see without like playing her, and I've only played like one match with her, I don't really see how she differentiates very much from Kaya 1, basically. Yeah. VOY? VOY. I want to see more leader things. I really do. But anyways, I haven't actually gotten a chance to fully play with Kaya and test her to give you like my opinion on how she plays. I wouldn't be allowed to anyways. Like I said, I've played like 1-2 matches with her. I haven't played her very much yet. But my early feedback, without even like any significant source of testing with her, is that first ability really should have Leader Spirit. Because Kaya's a Spirit Planeswalker anyways, you know? So we're going to add Velomachus to this, and we want Rem. So Rem is super good. You know what? Rem is super good with New Chandra. So Rem says when a source you control deals damage to your opponent, deal 2 damage to your opponent. And Chandra says, with her passive, it's not letting me tap on it. Well, I can't tap it, but whenever you play a red card, you're going to deal damage directly to your opponent. So it's really, really good. Really, really good. All right, so you know what? Actually, hold up. We're going to start with new cards because we want to use Alchemist's Gambit here. And then what was the other one that I liked for this? I'm drawing a blank because of course I am. You know what? What spells did you want to use, Michael? Sure, we'll use Magnum Opus. Oh, that was it. It's this thing. Rite of Flame. The more cards you play, so the thing about this Planeswalker is that the more cards you play, the better position you're going to be in. If you play more cards, you're going to be a happy camper. If you don't play very many cards, you are not going to be a happy camper. Just that simple. Slayer, yes. Yeah. So let's go convert red. And we're going to use you and you. And... I should have something else that draws cards. I need draw. So we're going to need to use... Dak. And you know what? Why don't I use Alhammerits? Maybe? No. Alhammerits is garbage. What am I doing with my life? I should be using the Prismatic Bridge. Okay. We'll do this. Alright. So the idea with new Chandra is you really want to get to her third ability. Her third ability is really, really, really good. It's everything that M21 Chandra wanted, but actually good. So, yeah, I really like her third ability a lot, actually. Because I expected that she would just be a servant to her first. Just a Planeswalker where you're just spamming her first over and over and over and over again. But that's very much not the case. Edgar is down. I do not like that. You know what? Let's do this. And then let's get... the black match is, I think, the way to go. Because that gives me another deck. Cool. Return to the vault? Oh, like to be able to... I don't know, honestly. I hope so. But I mean, so I say I hope so, but like Dak isn't in as good of a place as he was now that Teferi exists. Like he's still definitely one of the best vanguards in the game, but it's not quite as good without having. Great job brain farting. With Teferi. Teferi just absolutely outclasses it. That was a really nice draw. Let's try and get the Prismatic Bridge down, shall we? I like Prismatic Bridge. Yep. Okay, so now you're going to see that Rem is going to start doing damage to my opponent. Which it actually does. It adds up like surprisingly quickly. Alright, so my opponent has that. Yeah, Edgar is kind of a pain in the butt. Did you just destroy my bridge? No. The bridge has 5 shields, I think. I think my bridge is still here. Right? Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, the bridge is pulling other copies of the bridge, which we definitely don't need, but that's okay. Velomachus we do want, though. Yes, please. And I'm actually going to freeze one of them down, because I do not need 2 Velomachuses here. So confirm. And let's go ahead and take an Alchemist's Gambit. Because, yeah, we like that card a lot. I'd really like another Rem Carlos, too. Yeah, way less setup cost, and the removal just makes it way better. Like, there's just... It makes me sad to say it. There's just no really good reason to use... Dak over Teferi if you can. Just if you can, right? I say if you can because I know that you're not always going to be able to. But okay, 2 extra swaps. Can we get to our third here? 18. I need to make a loyalty match. I don't have a loyalty match. Okay. Oh, I do have a loyalty match. What am I doing? Take it. All right, how much experience do we have? 27, and we have 14 mana here, so we'll get 41 mana. Let's do it. So this is going to give us 6 different cards from our deck, and it's going to give us 41 mana. Which is beautiful. Oh, this is great. Okay, so now here you get to see... This is going to be crazy, actually. Yeah, this is going to be really good. Okay, so, yep, we're going to do that. Let's see. So he's at 87. Let's see how much damage does our third ability do. So we're going to go from 87 down to... we'll see. But it should do quite a bit here. So we're going to keep pinging. Valakut comes down. Rem comes down. We've got a Magnum Opus, so let's definitely use Magnum Opus. And you know what? Let's blow up the world. Why not? So Magnum Opus, and that's going to just keep on pinging. I'm not going to play the Art Elemental token. Unfortunately, I can't sacrifice my opponent's creature. That would be awesome if I could. We're just going to keep on pinging. Velomachus, we're going to take another Alchemist's Gambit, but it doesn't matter because that's game over. And there you go. Yeah. Yeah, Tybalt just got completely wrecked. So it's just that like you can completely change the outcome of a game when you use Chandra's third ability, which is really nice. And her first ability is actually quite good too. I was just trying to showcase the third, but yeah. All right. Let's see. What time is it? I've been on for 2 hours. 7:15. All right. Let's do one more fun thing. Let's do one more fun thing. By the way, there's a lot of you on, so I'm just going to go ahead and announce again. My goal is to be streaming every day up until the holidays. So I've got my family went on a trip, and so I'm at home alone for the next 10 days, and so I get to do whatever I want. And what I want to do is I want to play Puzzle Quest, and well, I'm repainting my house, I'm redoing my garage, I'm doing all that during the day, but then at night I'm going to be playing Puzzle Quest. And while I'm playing Puzzle Quest, I'd rather play Puzzle Quest with you guys than just play by myself. So I'm going to be streaming a lot. So yeah, I'm going to be coming out with a lot of videos, and I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming. So hopefully I will see you all for more of those streams. But what was the last thing that we'd like to see? Do you guys want to see new Olivia? Because we can do... Where did you go? Here. No, not her. Ew. This one. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this one. Olivia. All right. Let's do my deck. Ready? Here. I'm going to show the deck that I like with Olivia. Olivia with Westgate Regent and Draina. This deck is fun. All right. And then we're going to go land forming. So we're going to take this, and we're going to take this, and we're going to go with Prismatic Bridge, and we're going to go with Convert Black. Yeah, black does not have an X in it, last I saw. All right, and then we want one more thing to draw cards. Am I forgetting about something that draws cards in black? Yes, show me why you think she's good. All right. Well, she's getting her own video too, but black just doesn't really have anything that draws cards. You want tribal? Yeah, tribal Olivia's in Legacy is happening too. Don't worry. Oh, Saga. That's it. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Where'd you go? There you are. Cool beans. Let's do this. All right, Karn. You're kind of scary. Oh, and then on Friday, I'm going to be streaming all of my matches of the new event. So when the new event drops, I'm going to be streaming all of my matches for the new event. So if you want to see, if you want to see how I play or the decks that I'm running, or if like there's any bugs or whatever, you can just watch me play it, and then that works. So, of course, I crash. Hello? Hello? Get match. All right. I'm going to reset this. I'm just going to set up the be right back. Give me 1 second to reset this. All right. Logging back in. I just did that reset thing just in case if, like, with the new iPhone, when you do the thing, just in case it had, like, bank information or something up. So, anywho. Alright, let's go to the training grounds. Come on. Oh, did I lose my deck? I would be very sad if I did. I did not. Okay. Explain your deck, Michael. Okay, so Olivia Crimson Bride is... Really? Like the update from today, Gauze? Or do you mean the update like Crimson Vows update? So we're going to use Olivia, and at the beginning of combat, you get to bring things back from the graveyard to the battlefield without paying for their mana. And so we're going to be using Olivia, also with Draina. Oh, and then if you don't have a legendary vampire, all the things you brought back die. Well, Draina is a legendary vampire that says when it attacks, pick one of the first 4 creatures from someone's graveyard, and then bring it back to the battlefield and make it a vampire. And Westgate Regent is conveniently a non-legendary vampire that we can bring back from the graveyard that does way more damage than anyone has any right to do. So with these 3 vampires, we're just going to be getting a whole bunch of vampires. And then basically everything else in the deck is dedicated to getting the vampires and getting gem conversion for mana and loyalty. So, okay. This is a pretty excellent start because I'm getting a turn 1 prismatic bridge. Oh, man. Liliana. I love this Liliana so much. She is without a doubt an S tier planeswalker for me. I would honestly put her as S plus tier, but I figured that the wolves would be raving if I put her as an S plus tier planeswalker. Y'all be like, what are you doing? But no, seriously, like, she's so good. It's ridiculous. All right. All right. We just need to get even more than mana at this point. I need loyalty. So I'm going to do that because I want creatures in my graveyard. Speaking of creatures, that's a free creature. I can't steal that one, you punk. Did I get any creatures in the graveyard? 2 of them. Perfect. So you know what? I can destroy it with this. Ha! You thought you were safe. Not yet, though. Let's do this. And then at the beginning of combat, pick one of the first 4 creatures and remove... Okay, so we're going to bring back... So here, I'm going to have Olivia bring back Olivia. Because Draina is going to give me the Westgate. So now we get 2 vampires back for free. And we just get all the stuff. So much free stuff. And I do quite like free stuff. Okay. You know what? Here, let's go with the Westgate Regent. And sure. We'll get the Regent down. And this is a very, very overmatch. Unless Karn has board wipe, which is possible, but unlikely. What are you doing with the kitty? What are you trying to do? Cat-like curiosity. I don't understand what you're trying to do here. This is terrible. Okay, whatever. I commend you for your effort. Good job. We're going to destroy this to get a land. We're going to play this, which will get us a land, but too late. I get to pick stuff. All right. I could take something from your graveyard. Does it give me the 4th creature? No. Oh, well. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Westgate's up to 40. So the thing is that even if Koth destroys my creatures, I'm going to be getting them back anyways. So it's just ridiculous. Unfortunately, this is not going to put any creatures in my graveyard, most likely, because I've been fetching them all with the bridge. But it gave us creatures. 2 more. Let's get them. Let's get them all. Another Olivia and another Draina. Yeah, this is game over. Goodbye. I get to take stuff. I don't want to take stuff. Goodbye. So yeah, Olivia just gets all the stuff back for free. So you get free stuff, and you get free stuff, and you get free stuff. Let's try one more match to see if we get Olivia out a little bit sooner, maybe. We'll try one more. And then I'm going to do the Legacy match, even though I hate Legacy with a burning passion. But it's fun to use all the Olivias together. This is solid, actually. We like this. Because this gives us a crypt to start out with, which is convert 3 to black every turn. And we like converting 3 to black every turn. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with this. I know, I could have gone for that loyalty match, but I had to go for the Cascade there. Okay, you're being a butt face, which is a surprise to no one. You know, I'd rather take away my opponent's green match. Because I just want the loyalty here. So I get to take away a green match, and I get and I get rewarded for taking away my opponent's stuff. Yeah. All right, and we're gonna get a black match out of this. This is beautiful. How many creatures? 4. Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, a loop will always beat it. There is no question about that, Gauss. I hate loops. I hate them so much. I didn't used to. I used to love looping. Like, that was like my jam. Like, all of my decks were loop decks. If you look at, like, if you were to see, like, my early videos, like, all of my early stuff was just these ridiculous loops. But now, they take too long. Let's see. Pick one of the first 4 creatures and return it to the battlefield. We'll take Adrena. Thank you, Olivia. Yeah, this... Wait, what do you have in your deck? Oh, this thing. Garbage. I don't want that. You didn't take the 5 match there, Kazmina. Alright. That's fine by me. Yeah. This is scary. This is scary, guys. Alright. Oh, we'll do this. We'll do this. Crypt. I've already used my first. Do I have any creatures in my graveyard? 3 more. Alright. Bring them on. Bring me all the creatures. I fear you misunderstood what I said. You might think I said, give me all the creatures. But what I really meant was give me all the creatures you have. Ron Swanson is like my spirit guide. I freaking love that man. And he's not even a real person, which is depressing. Ah, Ron. Nick Offerman, you did such a wonderful job. You mustached bandit, you. Bearded bandit. Bearded now. That fellow has a crazy beard. Whatever. So the thing about this, right, that I like so much about it is that your opponent just can't come back from this. There is no coming back from this, really. Like, I mean, yes, they could try and remove my stuff, but it's not happening. They're just dead. Goodbye. Oh, God, yeah. Token decks can take a really long time, too, for sure. You know, I say that I hate loops, but when I play Legacy, like, I always go back to my Omniscience deck or my Teferi deck. So, it just is what it is. All right, Olivia. We're gonna go Olivia Tribal. I only have 2 of them. I don't have Voldaren. Doesn't matter. We don't need Voldaren. We just need the Olivias. All right. So we're gonna do Olivia Tribal. Let's see. This is gonna be Legacy. Yeah. Okay. Events. Wait, but yeah, Voldaren brings back, and she brings back. Yeah. Okay. Let's do. I know what I want. Yeah. Omniscience is Legacy. Legacy is the worst. I hate Legacy. Olivia. Like, I have everything, and I hate Legacy. Emrakul. Yeah. You know what's always really, really fun? When your opponent plays an Emrakul every single turn. Yeah, that's always a blast. Yeah. This is a fun kid deck right here, guys. I swear. This is how the big kids do it. This is not BS at all. Alright. I could make a way better deck than this. This is definitely not the best deck in the world that I could make. I'm just doing this. You know, whenever I watch Nick Offerman in like an interview or something like that, I just think to myself, this guy is just such an amusing person. Did you know that Tammy from Parks and Rec, who is actually Nick Offerman's wife in real life? Not Tammy 1, Tammy 2, the crazy Tammy. Crazy Tammy is actually Nick Offerman's wife, which I find super amusing. You know, which is the way to go here? I'd rather get the free Emrakul sooner. Let's get the free Emrakul. So I'm going to use Olivia to discard Olivia. Oh wait, Dovin definitely has a kill creature, doesn't he? No, Dovin is failing at life. That's what that means. All right, so we're gonna get Olivia. And let's get ourselves a free Emrakul, because that's what the world wants. The world wants free Emrakuls. Unfortunately, I didn't have any other creatures to discard. So, I should have used Gather the Pack. That would have been the big kid play right there. Oh, why didn't I run Gather the Pack? What am I doing? You come to me on the day of my stream, and you don't use Gather the Pack. Oh well. Okay. Let's get loyalty. Get more creatures. No. No more creatures. The bridge. You just gave me loyalty. Dovin, you sloppy dog, you. That was a terrible life choice. What are you doing with your life? Okay. Thank you. Let's do this. Right? Yes. This. Definitely this. Okay. Yeah, for reals. Yeah, that's actually his wife. So, like, they apparently had a lot of fun. They apparently had a lot of fun doing that. All streams in that gangster voice. I have so many voices, Gauze. So, fortunately, none of you guys play the other games that I play, because when I play non-Puzzle Quest games, I am a horrible human being and wildly inappropriate beast. So, yeah. But last night I was playing. I was playing the game, and you use team chats, and so. Okay. Obviously, if any of you are from the region of the United States where this comes from, you're going to be horribly offended, and I am sorry for that. But I was playing my games last night, and I was having a great time, you know? Like, just sometimes when you're playing a game, it's just nice to be able to just kick back and just whoop some people's in the butts, you know? It's just good stuff. And so I was just like that for like the whole night, and everyone thought I was from Mississippi. And I was definitely playing into some stereotypes from that. It was bad. It was real bad. Yep. No. I would lose. Yeah. Actually, Actually, I don't teach anymore. I don't even know why I stick to the family-friendly thing. Actually, I do know why. It's because when people online are able to say whatever they want, they say horrible things, and they become savage monsters. Whereas, I feel like, and this is just a social experiment, if you don't use profanity online, then it just makes it so that everything is just like one step nicer, you know? Like, you just don't get the same kind of complete tool D-bags that you get everywhere else on the internet. That's really where that comes from. All right, I want one more turn before Rishkars goes off. What creature did I get? Did I get Olivia? Please. Please. No, I got Emrakul. Whatever. Emrakul's cool. Okay. That was a much better accent than I was expecting. I do a lot of them. It just depends on my mood, honestly. Like, depending on my mood is depending on what accent I go for the evening. And it's also a little bit depending on who I'm playing games with. Because if they seem like a lot that's just really trashy, then I might go with a totally different accent just to sort of blend it, to sort of go with that, you know? Let's get rid of this. Okay. Do we have Olivia? We do. Nice. We're doing this for sure. Oh wait, what do I want to drop? I want to drop this Olivia like she's hot because she's not. Oh wait, no, I want to drop Reason. Yeah, that would be good. It does set the tone. It very much does. Come on, Reason. Okay, so we're going to drop that. That gives us a possibility for another creature. Nissa's Renewal. Oh, we get so many of those, and yet no dice. But then, of course, Emrakul comes into play and does Emrakul things. My poor opponent. You know what? I feel like I should save an Emrakul for next turn. I'm saving an Emrakul for next turn. You get to have Emrakul next turn as well. So, Gauze, this is another reason that I really like Olivia, by the way. Because it lets me be a good person. If you can call this being a good person. Okay, we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to drop that thing like it's hot. We're going to take a free Emrakul because the world needs more free Emrakuls. That I feel like that match showed off Olivia a lot better. Yeah, we throwing in Gather the Pack was definitely the way. It, without a doubt. That was the way. Okay. You know, I feel like I've still got... You know what? Let's go for a one-turn kill. Let's see if it can happen. We're here. Can we make the one-turn kill happen? Do we get one? Come on. I tapped it too fast. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just if you tap it too fast, it's you're just like prematurely tapping it. It's too fast that it just doesn't work. You know? Maybe that's what this is. Win the fight against your opponent. Ah, jeez. Oh well, we tried. We tried. It just didn't work. Well, in that case, instead of playing some Teferi matches right now, what I'll do is I'll call it good for tonight. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm a bit hungry. So, yeah, I should definitely do that. Terry, if you're still here, Ambery, if you're still here, thank you guys so much. Like, those were absolutely massive donations. The thing that I'm saving toward is I broke my phone recently, and so I bought myself a new phone. This new phone is amazing. It's great. I love it very much. So basically now I'm just putting stuff back into the phone because I was originally saving for the phone, but then I got the phone early because my phone broke, and yeah, I wouldn't be able to play anymore. That would be bad. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to make emergency calls. That's the real problem, not feeding my Puzzle Quest addiction. It depends on who you're talking to, me or my wife. But whatever. Anyways, thank you all for for showing up tonight. This has been a fantastic 2.5 hours. I hope you all enjoy the monocolor tier list. It's a bit long. I'm sorry. I know it's an hour, but I wanted to make sure to do justice to all the new planeswalkers. There's 55 monocolored planeswalkers in the game right now, not including Sorin, not including new Chandra. Including them, it's 57. So I'm hoping to just continually update the list as new walkers come out. So you'll see new Chandra appear there soon. You're going to see Sorin appear there when Sorin comes out. So yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll be on again tomorrow. So I'll be streaming. I'm planning to stream again at 5 o'clock Pacific. So if y'all want to show up at 5 o'clock Pacific, I'll be on again for another hour or two. I just had a really great time tonight, so I went a little bit longer than I was originally planning, but that's cool. So yeah, too many monowalkers. You know what? Tomorrow, that's it. Tomorrow is a showcase of the monocolored planeswalkers, guys. That's it. Tomorrow is the showcase of the monocolored planeswalkers, because I actually think that monocolored planeswalkers are the best planeswalkers to use in most situations. And if you help me remember to expand on that tomorrow, I will explain why I think that is the case. So, thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.